in here on Inside and Out. We're in the top right-hand corner map, starting all the way in that top right-hand corner. We have our red Terran player coming down from the land of Mexico, flying down from the land of Korea, representing Sidestorm Gaming and already being cheeky with his SCVs. He is SpeCial.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Inside Now, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player representing Good Game Gaming. GGG. It is nice. Nice. As you were pointing out, we are going to be seeing a proxy rack coming out from SpeCial. We were not actually certain if we were going to be covering the winners match. For a while there, we were kind of having a little bit of a toss-up whether we would cast this or the elimination match. Vindicta versus Gung Fu Banda are currently beginning their own series as Nice almost checks the proxy location, but goes over to the left-hand side instead.
How? He was like inches away from spotting that barracks, but now he will never know.
He will never know. Barbie, the gases back at home have been taken. The Rax is looking to finish up. Nice is looking for the... He is so paranoid about any kind of proxy right now, for good reason. But alas, he doesn't find it.
Yeah, not quite yet. Can't say I really blame him. You know, he does hail from the region of Haas. And if we were talking about Terran players especially, you know, Nazin and Lemon, they're... not exactly the most orthodox players either, but yeah, it's just kind of unfortunate how this all transpired for Nice to be able to scout every location except the one where the proxy's actually located.
Yeah, so here we go. The bunker is going to be on the way here. How good is the RNG for SpeCial? Looks like not good enough. 2 probes have been pulled. This bunker will not finish anytime soon, and the Reapers are going to be on the way. Second SCV on the way as well. SpeCial really wants to finish this bunker. That
he does, but honestly, even if he doesn't, I think this really does. This, at the very least, will mess up the RNG, the Sim City for Nice, so it's still a little bit of a net benefit here for SpeCial, able to kill 1 probe with his Reaper.
Yeah, and he's got a second Reaper. He has a second Reaper on the way. I love this variant, by the way. So instead of the bunker behind the mineral line to deny mining, he has the bunker here next to the pylon. Can he finish it? Oh, he barely will.
Just able to save both the SCV and the Reaper. Second Reaper, or I guess now it's the third Reaper, is going to try to meet that. Very nice placement on the KDA charge.
Yeah, and like there's no way to get a probe down here to throw down a shield battery, so the pylon is under threat, the units are under threat as well. We do see the bunker is going, sorry, the Rax is going back home, and SpeCial is expanding behind this, but this is designed to deal damage. This is going to get the pylon.
Yeah, I think the only real weakness of this positioning is that it doesn't quite cover behind the mineral line, but, you know, you're not going to be sending probes to mine from this natural base if you're Nice.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the ramp is covered, and the Reapers can always dip out and get there anyway, so this is great moves from SpeCial. I haven't seen this, like, kind of bunker positioning before with the singular proxy racks, but so far this is great.
Yeah, well, I think we see why. This was almost denied twice here from Nice.
Yeah.
You know, it took some very, very precise control and timing out from SpeCial for it to really pay off for him. I mean, he's even going to be able to take out a Stalker with all of this.
Oh my god, he almost gets that Stalker in the end. We do have the salvage SpeCial. He will abandon this position, but behind this, Nice, he's thrown down a Robo. He's going for a Robo opener with 2 more gateways behind this. 3 gates in total. He's going to be hyper-aggressive with his Blinkless Stalkers.
But I tell you what, like, SpeCial's already getting Magfield Accelerator.
He's playing mech.
He actually is playing mech, yeah.
The second factory on the way. Mate, it's going to be insane if he catches this Warp Prism with these Cyclones. It's going to be crazy, mate. I mean, here we go. Nice is pushing out across the map. He was contained on one base for so long. He wants to try and reciprocate that damage. We'll see if he can pull it off here, as SpeCial doesn't see this army as it moves out across the map.
Yeah, but you know what? He's about to have 4 Cyclones with Magfield Accelerator, so I don't think it'll really matter that much for him at the end of the day, unless Nice is somehow able to really catch SpeCial in the middle of the map. But again, SpeCial's being very conservative. He's being defensive now because he knows how vulnerable he is to a counterattack.
He really is. And here we go, the Stalkers, they push on forward. The repairs is going to be in time. They do focus down one of these Cyclones. Magfield is not ready yet.
Yeah, some very nice target firing coming out from Nice. I should stop, you know, saying Nice to describe the way he's playing. Very good target firing coming out from him.
Yeah, exactly. 3 of these Cyclones go down. There's only 1 remaining here, and things are snowballing very quickly. We barely have any units to defend. Another warp in of Stalkers, and Nice is gaining control of the natural base. This may just be too much.
Yeah, that's a really big weakness for going with this Cyclone style instead of tanks early on. You really don't have that zoning potential that you normally have.
Yeah, exactly. And mate, these Stalkers may as well have Blink. The micro is insane from Nice, is able to keep all of these Stalkers alive. Macfield has finally finished up, but again, whenever they lock onto a unit, they're picked up here by the Warp Prism.
Yeah, like you said, who needs Blink, you know? The juggling is absolutely there right now for Nice. The target and lock-on from SpeCial, not quite there for him.
Yeah, exactly. And in the end, the Stalker count is being thinned out, but look at the workers. These Stalkers are still dealing damage. They're just being incredibly efficient. More SCVs are going down.
It's 31 probes to 13 SCVs right now. Finally, that Warp Prism does get dealt with, but not before SpeCial loses 22 SCVs and 5 Cyclones this early on.
5.
That's an expensive loss.
That's insane, mate. 5 Cyclones going down. Ay. Nice is insanely ahead when it comes to the economy. He can take a 3rd base if he really wanted to. SpeCial is up against the wall right now. He's barely got anything going for him. He's making Marines, but again, there's no tech labs whatsoever. There's no stim. There's no combat shields. He's pushing out across the map with what he has, but there are shield batteries on the way. There's high ground. There's immortals.
Yeah, we already have an immortal to tank the first couple of lock-on hits from the Cyclones and also just reciprocate that damage really hard.
Exactly. Like, I don't really see a way for SpeCial to come back, bar maybe Nice moves out and SpeCial like slips in and is able to deal some counter damage. We see a scan. Every scan is brutal, by the way, because SpeCial can't afford to be scanning.
Yeah, he really wants to be muling right now as much as possible. Again, that worker deficit is just going to continue to pile up, and I was just about to say it, like, because of how much SpeCial needs to mule, Nice might as well go for DTs, and he's thinking the exact same thing.
It's honestly really smart here from Nice, like, because of the economic position of SpeCial, there's no way he's going to be banking resources for scans of all things. Nice is getting in position to expand and take a 3rd base from here. You know, we do have a little bit of a lull, and this is giving an opportunity for SpeCial to come back in this game, but he needs so much more time to do so.
Yeah, he's continuing to make more and more Cyclones, which, I mean, he's already invested in them, so I guess might as well, but again, these are very expensive units that don't scale that well when we get into the mid-game of TVP.
They don't. We do have a lot of Cyclones, though. Bear that in mind, and, you know, maybe the lock-ons are going to be on point. Maybe he's going to be able to make up for the differential. Here we go, but already the Cyclones, they just get focused now.
Yeah, SpeCial. I mean, I get it. You know, he really needed to get some damage done, but yeah, just running up into a ramp like that is always a risk that did not quite pay off for him this time, unfortunately.
Yeah, just the Warp Prism micro is insane, right? It just completely hard counters this unit. GG gets called, and Nice takes the first game.
Wow.
Beautiful
control coming up from him. You know, I was gonna say, as we were loading in, honestly, I'm not sure who is the favorite in this particular matchup, but after game number 1, it could be Nice. I mean, he had some brilliant reactions to that unorthodox style SpeCial was thrown his way, and again, that control and the follow-ups to expand and to get the tech that he did were just completely on point.
Yeah, it was insane how he, in a way, almost hard countered SpeCial here. We'll see if he can make up for it in game number 2. I got you. As it's very possible, I wouldn't be surprised, especially because Nice was looking for proxies, if SpeCial has done that to Nice in the past, where he goes for the proxy racks and follows up specifically with 2 factories and Cyclone production, because that War Prism response just was exactly what Nice needed in that position.
Yeah, again, it seems like Nice is kind of player who did his homework here. SpeCial's gonna have to improvise a little bit here if, you know, this was what he prepared to come into the tournament with. But regardless, we are going to be continuing our series here on Data C. We're in the bottom left-hand corner map, starting all the way in the bottom left-hand corner. We have our red Terran player coming down from, or hailing rather, from the land of Mexico, flying out from the land of Korea. I think I already mentioned he's representing Psystorm Gaming. He is SpeCial.
And spawning in the top right-hand corner of Data. Oh my god. Data C. We have the Taiwanese Protoss player representing Good Gamer Gaming. GGG. It is nice. With some very nice War Prism control last game.
Yeah. It was very, my brain thesaurus isn't working today.
It's very fluid. It was very mobile,
very,
crisp,
very liquidy.
Very good.
Yeah, very chip.
Game.
Yeah.
Gaming.
Gamers.
Yeah. As we do see SpeCial moving out across the map with a very fast SCV, he actually bypasses the scouting probe and he starts this eBay very early on. We may be forced to take an unnatural natural here for Nice. He does have 2 probes and okay, he's going to be able to force this SCV back. eBay's only at half HP, but it looks like Nice, yeah, he's forced to expand elsewhere.
Feels PVZ, man.
The vindication, puppy. I was gonna say this earlier, mate. I'm never gonna be able to cast a Zerg player. We have not casted a single Zerg so far on the C stream, but this is as close as we're gonna get.
Yeah. Yeah, if you go Swarm Toss now, that will just really tie it all together.
Let's go, Poppy. Let's go. I need, look, anything Zerg-esque I'm okay with, okay? We do see a bunker attempted to be thrown down. It is going to be slowed down a little bit here, but the Reaper will show up. It will allow this bunker to finish.
Yeah, and once again, the unnatural position here of the Nexus does mean that units are going to take a very long time coming across their bases to deny that bunker, but actually, SpeCial just gives it up.
Yeah, SpeCial gives it up. The Adept makes a beeline straight for that building SCV. Meanwhile, looks like the main base is going to be safe for the time being. Pylon going to be thrown down and will finish here. This is going to be very annoying for SpeCial to deal with. It will mean he will have to reposition this factory for an add-on.
Yeah, either that or try to take out the Pylon, but I guess it is quicker to just reposition. For now, I think I like this from SpeCial. He is just going for a build that doesn't require add-ons early on. For this factory, we should be seeing a Widowmine drop coming out from him, but Nice already has a Stargate finishing up back at home.
Yeah, so a couple of things are transpiring here. Again, we had a pretty unorthodox opener. The Pylon does spot the Widowmine as it moves out towards the natural base, so that does kind of signal that this should be a 1-1-1 into a Widowmine drop already for Nice. Meanwhile, we have 3 Adepts, and this wall currently is not a wall.
Yeah, those Adepts are looking to shade in as quick as they can. I like how active SpeCial is being right now to try to deny these Adepts. I'm not sure it's going to work out too well for him. Actually, it is. There's only 1 Adept left right now for Nice.
Yeah, only a single Adept. In the end, Nice is going to be able to out-trade those Hellions and the Reapers, but there's only 1 Adept left as opposed to the 3, so yeah, he shades in. He gets a full scout of the main base. He confirms the Widowmine drop another Adept is showing up.
Yeah, I guess it does just guarantee the map control for the time being for Nice. I was going to say, it's a little unfortunate he went for Oracles instead of Phoenixes, but he is just being so active with the Oracle as well.
Oh, he really is. The Oracles are going to be able to reset the Marine cannon as well, just barely. At the same time, Widowmine drop is going across the map. This was scattered earlier, and Nice is going to be able to respond. Up.
I hope he's going to be able to respond here. Okay, he is able to respond.
Oh my god, okay, only it looks like a hit. 5 probes going down.
Probes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that mine going to reset?
We shall see. So far, it looks like another Oracle coming across the map here, trying to get as much damage as possible. The Oracle is going to go down.
That's one less thing for SpeCial to really worry about. Adepts weren't quite able to get more SCV damage, but Nice does have a slight advantage when it comes to the workers.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, the first Oracle, it does manage to escape here across the map, and after all said and done, oh my god, the Widowmine drops, and they just don't stop. Ugh.
Keep on coming.
keep on coming. The Phoenix is going to be able to disable the second one, though. It does go down in the end. And after all said and done, Nice does maintain a small worker lead. He does at least have that first Oracle still alive, but SpeCial, he actually doesn't stop.
Yeah, he's being so proactive with just lifting up his mines, unborrowing them rather, and just continuing to drop non-stop. Very quick split coming out here from Nice, but this will just about even up the worker count. Actually, SpeCial taking a slight lead there.
Yeah, and that's something you never want to be seeing as a Protoss player. Finally, he's going to clean up these Widow Mines in his main base after 4 more probes go down. SpeCial being able to take an economic lead here. We'll see if he can hold on to it, as Nice has slowly been working on this Phoenix count. So far, only 2, so nothing really to write home about. Oh, as he just goes for the revelation.
Yeah, gets a full scout. He confirms that this time SpeCial is actually going bio.
Yeah.
Should be able to
yeah,
prepare for that.
Yeah, it's interesting how that's actually worth noting when we were casting SpeCial, you know? Like, he is one to play mech in this matchup if need be.
Even if needn't be, but
yeah, it's true. Yeah.
You might as well, you know.
You may as well. As so far, Nice is going to be able to maintain map control with these Phoenixes. Oh, he has to be very careful with the Widow shot goes off. Ooh.
And it will take out one of the Phoenixes. Considering how low of a Phoenix count Nice is working out with right now, that's actually pretty significant.
Yeah, I do think that Nice has just been bleeding out too many units too early on here. Another Phoenix going down, another Stalker going down as well. SpeCial is going to be working towards a massive push here with Stim, Combat Shields, and +1. And I worry that he's just going to roll over Nice. Like, Nice is going for, you kind of called it before, kind of a Swarm Toss style. He's going for the Gateway Explosion. He will not have splash damage. He's going to be relying on Gateway units instead.
Yeah, this is definitely worrying for Nice. Normally at this point of the PvT, we see the Protoss player either throw down a lot of shield batteries as they try to get a 4th base, throw down a lot of static defense, or they tech up aggressively. Nice is going for that Swarm Toss style, but it feels a little late to, you know, go for this Gateway Explosion.
Yeah, it's just because his economy has been slowing down so much here. We do see that he's trying to get eyes on the army. SpeCial is in the midst of moving out, so Nice at least get some eyes on this. This stasis trap is going to be pretty huge if it goes off, but SpeCial goes for a drop instead.
Yeah, and he also has a Raven there to have vision on Stasis Ward and try to take it out. Yeah. He doesn't even need to, just sends one Marine over there. This is definitely a bit of a risk for SpeCial, lifting up all of those units into the medevacs, but he has been able to outposition the Phoenixes of Nice. Completely outposition the Phoenixes of Nice. Jeez.
Nice. I think he was reading the drop, but he wasn't able to get here in time. The pylon is going to be going down. Can he deny these upgrades?
He will be able to delay the upgrades, at least for the time being. Nice forced to recall these units from the 3rd base, actually. And as that happens, SpeCial moves in. He is completely splitting the attention of Nice apart.
Yeah, he's pulling Nice apart right now. Nice just doesn't have the numbers. He doesn't have the army. He doesn't even have Blink right now. The boys are being pulled all over the place. But Nice just doesn't have enough. He's trying to go for a warp, and he's trying to at least hold on to his 3rd base, but he's losing so many workers in his main.
Yeah, it feels like this game is pretty much done, regardless of whether or not Nice is going to be able to defend, and he's not even able to defend it.
Yeah, exactly. The beginning of this game was so chaotic, but GG gets called. SpeCial fights back and takes game number 2.
All of a sudden, I don't know who's the favorite anymore. I think SpeCial might be the favorite now.
Yeah,
so like, you know, place, build, set, makes sense.
I feel like both game 1 and game 2, like, the games were almost decided in the early game. We saw SpeCial kind of fumble the ball in game number 1, especially when it came to his overall build plan, going for the double factory. Here in game number 2, again, it felt like Nice was being very careless with what little units he had, you know, with his Phoenixes, with his Oracles, with his Adepts, and he just wasn't able to out-trade his opponent, let alone, you know, the Widowmine drops in the midst of all that as well.
Yeah, obviously, you know, the build that he was going for itself was kind of a low army supply build. It was going for the. Sorry, I was trying to get the names down over there, but yeah, I'm definitely with you on that. it felt like he was playing to get just enough Stargate units to take that map control or to, do whatever he needed to get done. But like you said, he was just careless with them, and losing even one just meant that he gave up his entire position. But that is not the end of the series by any means. This is the end of the series as we go to the ace match on Moondance. We're in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, swatting all the way in the bottom right-hand corner. We have our red Terran player coming out from the land of Mexico and Korea, representing Storm Gaming. He is SpeCial.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner of Moondance, we have the Taiwanese Protoss player representing Good Game Gaming. It is Nice. Nice.
Yes, right.
As we do see SpeCial going for a bit of a pseudo proxy here. Do see both players, or at least Nice, denying that gas a little bit with that whole position. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's kind of a reverse gas steal.
Uh-huh.
You can't exactly steal your opponent's gas, but you can at least make sure that they don't get it.
Exactly. Nice is going to be checking behind the Millerine. He's looking for the racks as it isn't being thrown down at home. We can see that SpeCial throws it down in his own pocket base, but for the time being, Nice is unawares. Oh my god.
He does not care either. Okay, he's still checking around to see if there actually is a proxy somewhere on the map, but yeah, he's rallying that probe back into the pylon position. We have a fake out proxy here from SpeCial versus a real proxy from Nice.
Mate,
I have to wonder how this is gonna work out.
I think Nice is basically calling SpeCial's bluff. He's like, mate, you did not proxy me, okay? I know what you're doing, and I'm just gonna be in your face, mate. That's what's gonna happen here. We'll see who takes the lead in this early game. This time, as the pylon is done, we have the first Zealot that's gonna be just running across the map. Cybercore is about to finish up, so we can get into Adepts, so we can get into Stalkers. We should be seeing a gateway thrown down. Surely, no, actually going straight for the Stargate instead.
Yeah, it's at least something that's, I think, guaranteed to do damage if you chrono out oracles real quick. But yeah, it definitely could be something that had more of an impact, like like you were saying, a gateway to maybe go for 4 gates. But I guess at this point it's a little bit too late for Nice to impromptu go into 4 gates.
Yeah, and if SpeCial gets into the main base, he should realize what's going on. He should be able to count the pylons. There's only one pylon here. Both gases have been taken as well, so now he should recognize, oh, your tech needs to be somewhere. Whether it's a Twilight Council or a Stargate, something is out on the map, and I should be preparing back at home.
Yeah, this pylon is not the pylon I should be worrying about, is what SpeCial is thinking right now.
Yeah, but this is already like a nice little move here. Meanwhile, the Zealot does get intercepted in the middle of the map. That's another tell for SpeCial, recognizing how aggressive Nice wants to be right now. The Oracle, sorry, the Void Ray?
I was just about to say, yeah. When was the last time we seen proxy Void Rays in a PvT? What is this, 2020?
Yeah, what is this, 2020, 2021 even? Like, oh my god. Well, we do see the Adepts completing the shade. It looks like they will be able to delay this natural base. The Void Ray comes in out of nowhere, able to zone away the army.
At this point, though, SpeCial is producing a Cyclone and a Viking, so with good enough control, he should be able to deal with this. Well, I say that, but he should be able to deal with one Void Ray. If the second Void Ray pops out, then that's a different story.
It is going to be a bit of a different story. There we go. The Viking does get out. The Cyclone is a couple of seconds away as well. There's only a single Void Ray remaining here. He does delay the CC for quite some time, but Nice does not snowball.
Yeah, he's taking too much damage on that Void Ray, and at this point, we've already got both the Viking and the Cyclone out, so there's not a whole lot Nice can really do unless he's planning to sacrifice these Void Rays. Yeah, at that point it wouldn't be worth it.
I love the addition of this Phoenix, so he can try and crowd control that Cyclone, but the lock-on is real. Can he get the Void Ray? He will not.
The Stalker, however, dives behind enemy lines and is able to take out the Viking, one of the most important units right now for SpeCial's defense. But once again, it looks like Nice just bled out too much health on these Void Rays. He is retreating and expanding instead.
What just happened?
We went in the time machine. It's what just happened.
Yeah, interesting. So we have a couple of Void Rays, which is not amazing. They're not that great as the game goes on. In the mid game, we're in the early to mid game, so yeah, we've got that one Phoenix gonna be able to get a little bit of scouting, but we have a lock on as well. Phoenix saves itself, and we're just gonna back off and macro from here.
Alrighty then. Well, it's all said and done. Both players are in kind of a normal position.
Yeah, I definitely favor SpeCial though. Like, I feel like his army is just more useful overall. He's going to be able to shut down this proxy. As soon as he's got this medevac, he can move out across the map as well. And I worry for Nice. I mean, Overcharge is pretty good. Maybe he's going to be able to hold on at his natural. But with the medevac, he can just elevate her into the main.
Yeah. You know, Overcharge is pretty good, but you know what? It's also good. Man with gun.
Man with gun.
SpeCial's got a lot of men with a lot of guns.
Yeah, and Nice is I think he's overextending right now. Oh my god, he's fighting without the shield battery. A couple of lock-ons do just barely get broken.
Yeah, I guess at least will confirm that, yeah, SpeCial is throwing his entire army his way, but he loses the Phoenix unnecessarily. Able to take out one Cyclone, which is something. The shield batteries are finishing up back at home. SpeCial is going to have a bit of trouble breaking this, but like you said, he doesn't need to. He has medevacs. He can elevate her into the main.
He could definitely try. He has to be careful if he does try to go for that, because I'm sure the Void Rays are going to do their best to slow that down. Viking's going to meet up with the rest of the army as well, and here we go. SpeCial is going to try and go for the fight.
And this is exactly where SpeCial wants to fight right now. The Stalkers may be more mobile than the Marines, but at the very least, they're not supported by shield batteries over here.
Yeah, one more Stalker is going to go down. The Widowmine is being repositioned. SpeCial barely able to save it. Is going to back on off. It looks like Nice has successfully defended for the time being. But behind this, SpeCial is going for Cloak Banshees.
Huh. Interesting choice. I was definitely questioning this move from Nice to move out to try to snipe the medevac, but turns out he did research Blink, so...
Yeah,
he can afford to be a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, now with Blink, Nice can kind of bully this. Like, these are vanilla Marines. The Cyclones are doing a lot of damage in the backline, don't get me wrong. They are going to force this army back, but Nice has a bit of momentum. He's going to be able to go up this ramp, but he doesn't have any detection, and that's what I'm most worried about.
Yeah, no cannons, no nothing. Not even a forge. Now he's producing a robo facility, but that's going to take forever to finish up, and then it's going to take a little while for observers to finish up as well.
Yeah, we just see Nice blinking on into the main base. So we do have a tank, then we do have another Banshee. Oh, SpeCial has to be very careful as he does finally engage, and the Banshee with Cloak is going to wreak havoc here. Thankfully, the shield batteries are going to keep these probes alive.
Yeah, it is only one Banshee, so not enough to one-shot these probes, but eventually they'll be able to overcome that.
Eventually, they will. We should be seeing a second Banshee coming across the map as well. Widowmine Shot's going to be just picking up a couple of reinforcements here. The Banshee, upon recognizing the shield batteries, is going to back off. Just going to scout and confirm the third.
Yeah, maybe even pick off a couple of probes that are trying to transfer over. NBD.
Yeah, and this force is Nice all the way back home.
Yeah, he knows that he can't really break SpeCial's position right now. Best he can hope for is a trade, but if he trades and doesn't have an economy to back that up, he's essentially giving up the series.
Oh, exactly, and he cannot do that. I mean, he won't be out of the group, but we don't want to be in that decider match. Meanwhile, it looks like the Banshees are finally going to be cleaned up by the Void Rays, by these Blink Stalkers, but they have done a lot of damage, and again, they have given SpeCial a lot of breathing room.
Yeah, they've already paid for themselves. Not just in all the worker damage, but like you said, just getting Nice to back off.
Oh, exactly, and now SpeCial, he's got options here. He throws down additional Raxes. He doesn't have a third CC, not yet. He's going to be looking to hit a timing here with these upgrades with +1 with combat shields. And what I'm a little bit worried about is that Nice's Robotics Bay is a little bit late. It's going to take a while for him to get into those Colossi, into those Disruptors.
Yeah, he's trying to do whatever he can right now with his Stalkers to delay this push, but like he was saying, he doesn't really have any defensive units back home. He hasn't really been able to tech up just yet. Now he's got a Disruptor about halfway done, but if only one Disruptor, you really got to pray and make the absolute most use out of it.
Yeah, we'll see if it works out for him in the end, because he has a second Robo. He's making 2 Disruptors at a time. The boys are being pulled. SpeCial is looking to straight up end the game here and now. But the Nova up.
One way or another, this game is going to end with this push. There's no third base in sight for SpeCial, and he doesn't need one. He's absolutely obliterating the Stalkers. The Disruptor did get taken out earlier as well, and there isn't another to replace it.
Oh, and the Robo goes down. There was a second robotics robotics facility, so we're going to have one Disruptor here in the main base, but the Natural is completely forfeit. The Nova goes off! Oh, God!
And it will pick off a decent chunk of the Marines, but there isn't much left of an army right now for Nice, so yeah, it doesn't seem like it matters in the end. Very unfortunate blink there from Nice, losing his entire Stalker count. GG, SpeCial is able to take the series 2-1 and will be advancing first to Group Stage 3.